Alright guys, ZFR back here again today, and we are back here on Fallout 4. This is part 11, and last episode was pretty crazy. We found Kellogg, the dude who murdered our husband at the beginning and was with the girl that took our son. Pretty much, he didn't have our son, but he did tell us our son was now older, about 10 years old, and he was with the Institute. Um, Now, we actually did end up killing Kellogg and taking all of his stuff. I'm wearing his clothes and using his gun right now because they're awesome. But, yeah, so now we're back in the city. So now we're back in the city, and we're gonna go talk to the reporter. I forget her name already. Yeah, no kidding, kid. Am I supposed to talk to this kid? Oh, her office is right here.
Well, Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, neighbor? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg kidnapped my baby. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg.
Oh man, that's too bad.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna go quietly the moment I saw him.
So, murderer and the kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Alright. I do it again.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it would be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Tell me we don't have to go back and get his body now. Tell me that's not what you're saying.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in the first place. Stay focused. Guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? Got no leads, nothing. That old merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Alright. Already have something. We don't already have something.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... Who's coming?
I have to go to the memory den either way. I'm gonna introduce you to Omari. If you want to head there together, just say so.
Well, freak, I really rather take... I like to go with Nick, but I feel like if Piper's actually going, she's probably gonna need me to go with her.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
And by the way, at some point, you owe me an interview. I want to hear how this whole story got started.
Alright. Well, Piper, you ready? This ought to be interesting.
It's big, loud, full of corrupt officials and brown-nosing citizens, but it's home.
Alright, free. Wait, what? Oh, I was like, where is she? Does she even have a gun? I don't know.
Look alive.
Don't mind the clutter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does not have a gun. Should I give her one?
Alive.
Take a look.
I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna give her any of my guns. Ah, she'll make it. Alright, this place we're heading, where is it? I haven't traveled there yet. Alright, let's travel here then, since it's nearby, so we don't have to do too much walking. Your ability to charm and convince others. It affects your success, persuade, and dialogue, and prices when you barter. Alright. I need to work on my charisma as well, because that'll make things cheaper, and that's just all around good. Because I'm not gonna lie, some of this stuff is like crazy expensive, like insanely high.
First mistake, last mistake.
Who just said that? Oh, she does have a gun. Oh, I did it! Holy freak.
Bars now.
Oh, you sissy! Get back here! Don't believe you just ran.
Still alive? Christ.
I still can't believe he just decided to run the freak off like that. What the freak? You wuss. Alright, not exactly stacking our ammo for days here, but not doing bad for ourselves, I guess. Alright, let's go, Piper. Don't want to be out here too long by ourselves. Wait a second. Oh, man, you can just find this stuff from machines? Had no idea. Run! I can't believe my character has missed that shot though. Like, what the freak? Alright, that way all of a sudden doesn't look like the best idea. Oh snap, this is our chance. Let's go, Piper.
See if he had anything worth taking. Over here.
Piper, we probably should just go. Let's totally not do that. Kind of gun happy, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting her to be a fighter. Kind of is though. I was kind of thinking I was gonna have to babysit her, to be honest with you.
Hey, hold up there.
Where the freak are we?
Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or accidents start happening to you. bloody exit.
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Huh? What do you care? She ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let her go.
You soft Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Oh crap!
Go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright, sister?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Just had to steal what he had real quick. This guy's a ghoul, isn't he?
You're a ghoul?
That's right. Like my face. I think it gives me a sexy King of the Zombies kind of look.
Oh my god.
Listen, a lot of walking rad freaks like me around here. So you might want to keep those kinds of questions on the low burner next time. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Alright.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Alright, so... Well, freak, that's all... This seems like an interesting enough place.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, Lincoln. Welcome.
Yeah, screw you.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Alright.
Let's see what you have.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
Huh. Jeez, this robot doesn't, like, freaking lay off, does he? Alright. Party starter. Alright, I'll pass on everything you've got. Here was some, Alright.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Oh, you're a ghoul too. Alright, this is where we want to go. So it seems like these guys don't like Brotherhood of Steel. I feel some factions coming on, just saying. Some facts and stuff. The Brotherhood of Steel, they just came out of nowhere. It was pretty awesome. I heard the epic music start playing last episode, and you just look up in the sky and whoa, what's all that? Flying sips and garbage.
Mr. Valentine, I thought you'd forgotten.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
What the freak?
Amara's downstairs. You big fool.
Whoa, dude.
Here for Amara. She's downstairs.
Irma,
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, alright?
Alright.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Alright. Let's.
Dr. Amari?
Yes. I take it this isn't a social.
No, it sure isn't.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari. It's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Huh, you're useless.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this. So do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Huh, do I have a brain?
How much of the brain do you need, exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with... or you can...
Oh man, that's not encouraging. Oh man, this is such a brutal conversation.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Is Nick compatible? Brain still good?
So, the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when you found your son. Right. Let's do this.
Just sit there.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be bad. Are you feeling any different?
A lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Alright, you're kidding me.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. Memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use Stu? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Freak me.
Alright, Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
Well, I feel like this could end bad.
Nick.
Sit down if you're ready. Let's do this.
Yep, this is probably going to end badly. Just saying.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Alright, let's do this. Hopefully this works.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmented. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Alright, where is it?
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Alright, follow these, I guess. Alright, let's do this.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though.
Oh, man.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Jeez.
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
It
Oh
always
man.
been careful. This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Alright, let's try this.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
Is that Son?
I'm not saying this was a mistake.
No, Mary.
Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the She. A lot of standing around looking tough.
They sure...
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
Dang.
If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
Pick the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
Dang.
I know. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Alright, so he had a baby girl also before this. He had a wife. And see it. I'm guessing her and his daughter died.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Dang.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect it.
Alright, so his family got murdered pretty awfully.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you'd pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek with us.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
You murdered a family? That's messed up, dude. Holy crap, he's talking about us. They're talking about us, aren't they? We're the family.
I'm glad you
Oh
decided
no,
to
wait.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Dang! Oh, he's good.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of grain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic state.
This is it.
Suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs.
That was them.
Find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
This was it. There we are.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it. Almost. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller. Even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she can take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
Yeah.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Holy free.
Come here. Come here, baby.
I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
And they froze me again, right?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. All right. Good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Jeez, man. Just sucks.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenics.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid, like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Alright. Oh, he has red hair like me.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the Coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
It's our son.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Holy freak. Holy freak, guys. Just got a whole lot of answers. And we got to see Son for like the first time since we last saw him.
I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I have this burning feeling inside my skull.
Oh.
It's like it's on fire.
That's not surprising. All the synapses in your brain have just been pulled apart, connected to someone else, and then pulled back together. I injected you with a large stim pack while I was playing you out. That should ease things. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Good question.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak. A way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there...
Sorry guys, controller just disconnected.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
Alright, I have some of that.
Find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright. Let's go. I got stuff to do now. Lots and lots of stuff to do.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What? What?
Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
So I take Nick or Piper, guys. I really don't know.
Hard look. Say something.
Well, I feel like I would kind of need to take freaking, Nick. Simply because I need something to come with me that can survive radiation. Then, yeah, I need to, run a few errands.
I can relate.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Oh, there she is.
What you got for me?
Just a whistle at her?
Hey, Piper.
You holding up, Blue?
Blue?
Why are you calling me that?
Because you're a vault dweller? I know you're not wearing the blue jumpsuit right now, but the Pip-Boy and the fish out of water look, dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. Besides, I'm already following you around. Might as well get some quotes while we're at it.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time in this?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The woman of time.
Huh.
So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
How do you think?
Can you even compare the two? World out here? It's not even close to the one I left.
Feeling a little homesick, are we? Can't say I blame you. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again, or at least that you know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna make Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway.
So I hope so.
We should probably get going. Thanks again.
Alright. Sweet. Some interesting things are happening here, guys. I don't even know where to start. I do know one thing. I need to head back to Sanctuary because we have not been there in a while. And by now, they probably need me to start building it back up again. Yeah, the glowing seas are all the way out there. To be honest, I'm really not trying to go there right now. Let's fast travel back to our old stomping grounds. We have not been over in this area for a while, so we need to head back. We do actually have a couple of side mission or two to wrap up here. We need to talk to what's his name and let him know we completed some missions. Hopefully they're not all dead from raider attacks, because I'm not sure if that happens a lot while you're gone or whatever. Alright, back at the Red Rocket stop. Okay, let's see what's here. First thing is our power armor. It's good to see that here. Surprised dog meat isn't around.
You wanted to make me a second printing press while you're inside. Come take a look at this.
Alright, what does he want me to see? Why does that always happen?
Hey, point the way.
Can actually level up. We're back to this, cause I have like no idea. Feast on mortal flesh to heal your wounds, eating human corpses. Oh, that's really sick, man. It really is. Really? Alright. Like, there's so much I could honestly use, guys. I don't know what to freaking get. I think my gun skills are alright for now. Toughness, maybe? Maybe. Medic. Commando. What's that? Freak, see. Yeah, let's get that. Now let's see what we can do with guns here. Piper, move! Oh, freak! Is she dead? What the freak? Super mutes by the stop? Super mutant orders. Sounds like I got an interesting read to check out. Hill loot return. Alright. Freak, well, I'm glad you're still alright, because you took like one freaking hit there. I was like, Piper, move! Dude totally blew himself up right next to our truck stop. What's wrong with him? I'm actually surprised Dogme isn't here. They say he usually spawns there. Guess not that time. Wait a second. I was in the middle of something, wasn't I? Just sit that there for in case I ever have to stay in here. Is it raining outside right now? I thought it was. Yeah, I can't believe those dudes just walked up here on us like that. Now it's raining. Yeah, let's turn this into a real hunting rifle. I'm missing some screws though, and some other stuff. That's a lot where it needs to be. Alright. We got a lot of stuff to work on. No. Where's Piper at?
Hey. Go check that out. Check it out.
I don't think I can get to that.
Take a look.
It's out of my reach.
Over there.
That's a plan.
Alright. Let's sleep for what, about 10 hours? Alright, not 10 hours. Alright, Piper's still sleeping.
Hey.
You say the word.
Come on.
Can do.
Hop up, hop up. Let's head back to Sanctuary. Wow, since I've been back here. The door I built. See, the turrets are still holding strong. Everybody's just waking up. Alright.
Life still ain't perfect, but we're surviving.
Hey.
What now?
We can finally start to think about more than just survival. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
Sounds like just what we need right now.
I thought you'd like the idea. So, should I have an assault force assembled near the castle?
I'll think about it and get back to you.
Your call. Just let me know when you're ready to pull the trigger.
All right.
Super mutants raided a settlement. Maybe you can find out where those bastards are coming from and put a stop to it.
Yeah, no kidding. They almost killed us earlier. Dude totally bombed Piper.
I'm always glad to see the sun come up one more time.
This place is really coming together, huh? You can't take all the credit.
Let's see. Happiness is way up since the last time I've been here. Still only 5 people living here, but alright, let's do some more building while we're here, guys. Hope you guys are alright with that. The chair I sit out here before I left, I remember. Place is slowly but surely taking off. Let's go in these houses over here. Whoa, just sitting in the house? So actually, this is our house, isn't it? I believe so. Yeah, it is. Move this chair.
Hey. Shoot. Piper.
You know, you look like you could really use this. These things have literally saved my life.
Is everything okay between us?
It's hard to say at the moment. I think I need you to show me you're not just out here for yourself.
Your thoughts?
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Alright.
Nothing else for now.
Okay.
Came right quick. Oh, look at Dogvia's doghouse.
Hey. Everything okay, boy? Don't worry, Dogmeat. Just saying hello.
Oh, it makes you want to take him with me so bad. I kind of do want to take him with me, to be honest.
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easy.
I just want to trade a few things.
I'm busy.
Alright. Well, I say we have some stuff to do here, guys. We definitely do. Alright. Lots of missions here. Look at all these missions. Alright, let's talk to what's his name. Press some find him really quickly. Rick, you in here sitting down, bro? Oh, he's out back working.
I told you Sanctuary would grow. The sight never lies.
Yeah, it sure doesn't, lady. It sure doesn't.
Hey, we need the sight. It's telling me Mantax will give us the right high for another insight into your destiny.
Maybe later.
It's always here if you need it.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good right now.
Take care of your gun, it'll take care of you.
Alright,
Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
I'll think about it and get back to you.
Your call. Just let me know when you're ready to pull the trigger.
whoa, dude.
Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
What now?
Alright. I thought it had started raining as soon as he said. I was like, oh, that's messed up. Yeah, they started building all this. Still haven't fenced the fences. Building, dude. I've seen some people who build up like some real crazy looking settlements, like where they have like huge buildings. Like it almost looks like still got a city and stuff like. So yeah, I still have a lot to do. Alright, but at least we have power now, so we need it. Not gonna lie, I don't like that being so low to the ground, though. I feel like that could become a problem later. I think I like this on top of the house better. Need some steel. I need steel and crystal for this. I'm gonna need a lot more wood and an awful lot more steel. Well, no, I mean I'm gonna need a little more steel and an awful lot more wood. That's what I meant to say. Oh, we have a chemistry station. Why the freak is this all the way back here? I would never have known that was there. Yeah, I guess that would be kind of mess up the scenery to chop down that huge tree. Like, how much wood do I need? I need 1,500 wood. Holy crap. I've already completely pretty much cleared this garbage out. I'm not gonna lie, that'll take like collecting for days, guys. Let's see, what have we done this episode? Like, this is this, yeah, this is like we have done like one big mission this episode with the memories and stuff. Holy crap. There's so much stuff out here. Sadly, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to build a freaking restaurant. A stand seems a little more reasonable at the moment. This is probably what we're totally going to do, because, like... Dang, I can't... Oh, bottle caps. Oh, snap, yeah. Oh, wood's not the problem, it's money. You have to have money to build this crap. Holy snap. Well, I can just barely afford this. What else do we have? A clinic? I mean, we kind of do need a clinic too. I feel like that's one thing we're definitely missing. I don't have the money to afford that. I don't know. What we really need to build is like is one of these bad boys, but I need crystal. Like, where the freak do I get crystal from? If anybody knows where to get crystal, please tell me. Alright guys, I'm probably going to build up this area a little more. I'm probably going to just do a lot of that in between this episode and next, just building this up a little more again and like just trying to get it there and stuff, figuring out. I'm probably going to look up where to find crystals and stuff and probably even go run to grab those. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you guys on the next video. ZFR out guys.